So what we're doing now is turning some leftovers into some burritos. So a little bit of meal prep action, a little bit of dinner tonight. Fortunately, we got this nice bit of beef that just happened to fall off the back of a truck after a barbecue. So there's going to be some cutting involved in this one tonight. So we're going to make sure we get the blade nice and honed. One of these days I'll actually sharpen it, but today's not the day. She's ready. All right. So let's think about order of operations. We got a what's going on, Ryan? First drink on you. That's very courteous of you. Cheers. Got a little bit of cognac action going tonight. We're feeling pretty classy. How you doing, Ryan? No shit. Is that like the melatonin tea or whatever? Ah, man. Let's make sure I got everything I need around here. So this is steak. It's already been cooked once, so I'm not too worried about drying it out or anything. I'm just gonna cook it into little pieces and have my way with it. That'll do it. This was quality steak. It was cooked to about a medium rare beforehand, and it was very good the first time around. I'm expecting it to be very good the second time around too. But reheating steak can be kind of tough. It never tastes as good the second time around, so I'm kind of repurposing it. What's going on, Lease Nation? We may or may not use all of it, but we're just going to cut up a good amount. And then, oh yeah, it's been soaking in its own juice for a day or two. That's going to be pretty good. I also got leftover white rice. I'm going to try to use that up, and if that taste doesn't turn out pretty good. What's going on, Glenn? Tonight's a leftover night, so I got leftover steak. I got leftover white rice. I'm gonna make some burritos out of it. Pretty simple. But it should be pretty good. We're gonna keep things simple. What's going on, Red? How you doing? Oh yeah, that's not a bad way to do it. Oh yeah, leftovers. It's hard to redo a steak. Is that a commie I see, or what's up, Musa? Now, depending on how many burritos I'm gonna make today, is going to be how much of this steak I'm going to use versus turning it into dog treats. A lot of them will be dog treats. What's up, Hoko? Yeah, well, you haven't been relevant in the last 17,000 years, Greek. Lost at Sparta. It's cool. What's going on, George? And thank you for the spam control. Would have been one thing if the Greeks didn't get taken out by the Romans or whatever other ancient empire killed them. But they haven't been relative on the world stage since their economic collapse that put the EU into a crisis situation. What's up, Hoko, Eddie? We're just turning leftover steak into a burrito with leftovers. This is a leftover dinner. Don't really want the pure fat, and I'm trying to avoid the gristle because that can be a little bit tough in taco or burrito form or whatever. Well, and just no spamming. That's all we ask, is no spamming. Yeah, that's plenty of steak for probably 2 to 3 burritos. You know, equal amount of pre-cooked steamed rice. You're on probation, Greek. Yeah, spam's not cool. Alright. Got some cheese, we got some veggies. Probably about half a bell pepper is what I'm going to want for this. Oh yeah, I'm evolving in this world, you know. Ooh, I gotta get my trash bin. Alright, got green pepper. Just burrito, leftover burrito. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. We'll see. You gotta have some vegetables, some greenery in your life. Do mods get paid to be? No, mods don't. Okay, stuff the red pepper or the bell pepper there. There we go. So we got some onion as well. Use about 1/4 of an onion here for this application. What's going on, Bryce? How you doing? I have cilantro. It looks a little bit sad. Might put it in a salsa, but probably not in the burrito itself. I'm still undecided on if I'm making a salsa or not. I could be convinced. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna cook our beef first, get that warmed up, just because I'm eating at least 1 or 2 of these tonight, you know. Hell yes, it's a gringo burrito. It's a leftover burrito, you know. I'm not interested in getting accreditation for my burrito making ability. I'm just trying to make dinner. Yeah, you gotta have the little rocking motion, you know? It was pretty good, actually. No drink today. Just water and just kind of cognac on ice. You know. Hmm. Yeah, sharp knife is the way to go. Oh, did George pop in? You know, we're just. I gotta think about my order here. We're just gonna warm the steak up. I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna warm the steak up first. This leftovers, anyways, and you're gonna put it back in. That's gonna be good. Well, Bill McDowell, not McDowell's or McDonald's. You know, you might. Yeah, it's not a cocktail now, is it? And one, if you listen, it was cognac, or French whiskey, or whatever it is. So we got the non-stick out tonight, ceramic. So none of the Teflon bullshit. Not that I care about that type of thing. What's going on, Michelle? So, remember, you're just warming it up, you know. Not trying to cook anything all the way through. You're gonna warm it up, pull it out, keep it warm. Cook your onion, cook your pepper, cook your rice. Throw in a burrito shell, wrap it up, and grill the burrito. Yeah, they don't last too long, George. But enjoy them while they last. I do love stainless, but you know, for reheating, you know, and I'm not having to you know, I'll sometimes go with the ceramic. It's already been cooked once, Glenn, but yeah, I agree. We're just warming it up and setting it to the side. It's also why I put in some butter, you know, just to keep it under control. Kind of try to heat it up a little bit gently. I mean, reheating steak after it's already been cooked is pretty tough. I'm from the U.S. I'm living in Hawaii. Just cognac on ice, you know, nothing crazy. Yeah, well, metal utensils will do that. Yeah. The dogs, you know, they were very persistent, and they tore it up, you know. I'm a deep sleeper. Yeah, something like that. What's up, Justin? Oh, thank you, Monster G. Hope you have a great day, too. We're just repurposing leftovers, so not really cooking anything. We're elevating. Yeah, there's gonna be onion that's going in. The steak's already seasoned. Might put more garlic in. I might not. You know. I think it was either New York strip or ribeye originally. I mean, use what I got. You know. Freaking leftovers from a barbecue. You don't say no to opportunities like this. That would be cool. let's go ahead and take your meat out. And the steaks are really originally grilled, so they got a little bit of a char on them. I don't want the char to come all the way through in the dish. The meat's going to have enough. I could put off a little bit of a burnt aftertaste, but I'm not into that. I'm going to put a cover on my meat. This will keep it warm. And yeah, if you had just seared the steak off the first time, I would have kept the flavor in there. What's up, Chevy? Well, Bill, does everybody lick your mother? You know, it's possible, but nobody's really asking. Except you're asking yourself that question, huh? If you were listening, I explained why I took the flavor out of the pan on that one. That might put me out of commission for Mrs. McDowell for a couple days, you know? I'm going to put the green pepper and the white onion in there. And we'll spread it out. We'll give this a little bit of flavoring, a little bit of salt in there. How about a little bit of garlic powder? A little bit of chili powder, and this is going to stay with it. I mean, you're going to keep an eye on it, so you make sure you don't burn any of the seasoning, but it'll be alright. And we're just going to chill for a couple minutes. The steak is covered, it's fine. This is a burrito with leftovers. Nothing fancy, nothing elegant. Nothing authentic. Just a leftover meal. Yes, I do have jalapenos if I need it. That reminds me. It's time to make a little salsa. So while those simmer away, do its thing, you're in no rush here. Let's take a half tomato. It still looks like it's in good shape. Very scientifically clean the board off there. I think it's just a red jalapeno or Fresno pepper. Go ahead, get that up off the board. Now get your tomato juice out of the way. You don't want to deal with that. Dum 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 dum. This is a Fresno pepper, red jalapeno. I don't know if they're different or not, but that's what we're calling it. I'm just going to give that a little rough dice. And that goes. Give that a stir. Nothing much is going on. Got some more green pepper. Let's cut a little bit of that off. Maybe a quarter of it or so. Take that, throw that in there. It might not be the greatest thing ever, but it's gonna be colorful. Oh, thank you, Bill. Got the remains of that onion. We're going to dice that up too. Now take your time. You don't want to slice yourself wide open. If you do, it's not the end of the world. Just don't panic. And also another good reason why you should keep ice in your freezer. Now, yeah, I get the cilantro looks really sad, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just don't look at the below the belt shit. And we might have to use some stems, but cilantro is expensive and mine hasn't been growing that well, so it'll be fine. This is what happens when you cook for yourself. It buffs out. And the stems have flavor too, it's just I prefer the leafy texture to them. But if we cut the shit out of them, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're gonna take the cilantro in to the pico, salsa, whatever we're gonna call that. We're gonna hit it up with a little bit of salt. We're gonna find a spoon. Ew, that had some shit on it. We're gonna find a little bit of sugar. We're gonna find a little bit of cumin. Maybe a little bit of garlic powder, why not? Now we got our lime. Let's roll that out. I'll make it easier to juice if you kind of, do a little bit of pre-work. Oh, do we got budding romance going on here, Red? I like it. There you go. Give that a good squeeze. Just the tiniest bit of oil, and we're going to mix it up and we're going to give it a taste test. Oh, nice. like that. Magic. Thanks, Bill. Good advice. Let's go ahead and turn the heat up on this a little bit. Accelerate the process. Veggies a couple, maybe not a minute or so. Yeah, it just needs another minute or so. Uh-oh. I don't think so, Abel. Haven't talked to Troop Master Tony in quite a long time. Yeah, I want the rice to be warm when it goes in. Put it in with the butter, the vegetables. We're just making a burrito fill-in. I was gonna put some barbecue in with it, but I might do that later still, but I'm gonna need some more butter though for sure. Should be about right on the butter. Just a little splash of vinegar won't hurt either. And that should make sure everything's nice and soft when it goes in the burrito. It's about 78 degrees and sunny. Oh yeah, it's all over the place. Oh shit, steamed mussels if my life depends upon it, if I have fresh mussels. I do have a can of refried beans ready to go. If I make a second batch of burritos, I will use beans, probably tomorrow night. You'll see, I probably got enough food here for about 3 burritos without the beans. You could do beans and rice, but the rice and the tortilla, that is plenty of time, or plenty of carbs here. What time is it? Yeah, it's 8:30 here. Oh yeah, fresh mussels are amazing. A little bit of garlic, olive oil, steaming white wine, parsley. That's all you need for perfect ones. If you want to add chili to it, or if you want to add tomatoes to it, feel free, but it ain't sticking. And if it sticks a little bit, so what? We're gonna go ahead and steam our tortillas a little bit. I found this just softens them up a little bit and makes them easier to roll without them tearing. Yes, they're the shitty pre-made store-bought tortillas. It's fine. Thank you, Bryce. Good for you, gaming. Are you a giver or a receiver? Well, Bill, I'm guessing you got a naggy wife that's probably bitter that you haven't taken to Pound Town in about 20 years. And you've never cooked for yourself once. But yeah, maybe next time I will make the tortilla. Oh, thank you. I will consider it. Give it a stir. Oh, man. So how many years ago did she leave you, Bill? Oh, thank you, gaming. Hey, welcome, Mr. Oxlong. How you doing? Well, Mike, what I do in my bedroom doesn't affect you one bit now, does it? Unless you're some pervert looking inside my window. Quiet. What's going on? Pest control? Yeah, tortilla. Oh, wow, why? Yes, why, yes I do. But guess what? The mess will be there when I'm done cooking. So I never answered our question, Bill, how long your wife left you. Nice handful of cheddar in there, you know. I think Bill does. I don't know about famous, but cheddar. I'll add a handful of mozzarella in there, why not? That's unfortunate, Justin. Let's get that nice melty goodness. I'm hoping it doesn't stick too bad here, but should give the burritos a good girth and help it stay together. For you, Bill, the sicko. Well, Jamal, that's nice. That brings up the question, what's in your search history, Jamal? Let's take a scoop on here. Oh, it looks like I'm going to need another burrito tortilla. Good thing I'm prepared for this situation. called meal prep, folks. Okay. Can kill our heat. We're done with that. Oh, that's not true. We're not done with that because we need to seal these up. You know what? We're just gonna get a different pan. Oh, what game did you say? Okay, Bill, come on. Maybe I was a little bit out of line asking you, Bill, when your wife left you, but there's no need to bring wiener dogs into the conversation. So how long ago did she leave you? Yeah. For the people in the back row. The only thing that ruins this chat is spammers. But yeah, don't be weird. Put that in there. Now I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese on top just to make sure we get a good seal when we wrap the burritos. So we can go ahead and turn the heat on that now. That's a sprinkling. It'll help seal your burrito up nicely. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's an honest compliment. Well, Guy, no, I'm not, but thank you. No sour cream on this one. I would have to go and get it. So we're gonna get the pan nice and hot, oil her up, and then fry our burritos here. No, thank you, George. You know, you do what you can. Vegetables are underrated. It took me a long time before I could bring myself to say that, but vegetables have really turned these leftovers around. Exactly, you know. Roll it, big boy. Well, careful what you wish for. Bryce has long follower status. He gets away with some things. Just like JFK. JFK pretty much has an immunity card. So does Glenn. Thank you, Bryce. longtime fans have immunity. I'm sorry. How the hell would you see my Wi-Fi bill? Just an oil high smoke point, so I don't gotta worry about burning anything. Let's go ahead and wrap these up. Fold in, keep your fingers tight, and don't let the topping escape here. Put a little bit of cheese in that outside layer. They'll act as your glue, believe it or not. Make sure your oil is hot, and you're going to go seal side down, and then just let that chill for 30 seconds or so, and they'll work out. We're just making burritos out of leftovers, Jack. Oh, ciao, Diana. How you doing? Thank you. Hey, what's up, Orlando? How you doing? Yeah, these things happen. I was probably tired. Well, I'm debt free. Stay together. No. Sorry. Might have to press it down. Debt free, and we kind of see the world, so that's kind of cool. Bill, I already ate your. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna make fun of the life that you never had that already left you. Sorry. Alright. Make sure no bullshit got in there, or at least just push it off to the side. Make sure you get a good roll. Oh man. This one we're going to have issues with, but we're going to send it. That's what happens when you roll too aggressively. I must have missed it, Redhead. No. Water. You know, just one shot of bourbon, or cognac, or whatever, however you say it. Yeah, I have a feeling this one's going to turn into a burrito bowl, but we'll see if a recovery can be made. I don't think so. This one's going to be a burrito bowl, folks. What's going on, Chevy? We'll just eat it out of a bowl. It'll be fine. I'm going to try to be a little bit more gentle on the roll on this one. Well, this one broke too. Damn it. The burritos were too girthy. At least one of them did okay. Ah. That's good though. Well, you don't want your burritos to not be girthy. Alright, well. These are all allegations that are unfounded. It's just that time of the night for me to go to bed. Exactly, Gould. Thank you. That's a burrito. That's falling apart. Roll it over. It'll be fine. No. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. What's going on, Peter? It's absolutely Penny. Enough. What's going on, Peter? Hey, Bill, when was the last time you had an erection? And why do I think it was before 2007? Well, what can I say to that, you know? Seems like a complete contradiction from your previous stream of thought. What's going on, Rihanna? What timing? Yeah, and maybe my stomach will be as big as yours. We know you haven't seen your little Bill since 2007. That's nice, Bill. Oh yeah, the grilled cheese was excellent. All right, let's just take a moment to appreciate the art. Oh yeah. Go to jail, dogs. Yeah, gotta go pay the wiener tax here. That's one half. That's the other half. Nice little l'acqua naturale. Panina. Yeah, Bill, that's nice. That would be a wild card real deal. Probably not on a Monday, though. It's just a casual burrito night. Penny, enough. Yeah. Well, it is just you that hasn't had an erection since 2007, Bill. Probably while watching Sailor Moon, you know. Yeah, that's a tough Monday. Yep. I'm sorry, don't make fun of your pain, real deal. I enough. Go to jail. For $20 I would, Justin. You are correct. I think you're supposed to talk to your doctor about that, Google. It's a very good looking burrito, isn't it? Yeah, same spot. We'll see. I'm a little bit concerned about putting the pico in it for the burrito that I'm going to eat for tomorrow's lunch, but I think it'll be fine. But I'll probably just eat it cold, to be honest, you know. Who is gonna be the 20th like? Ooh, yeah, that's a good question, Redhead. Yeah. You know, when I do things, maybe I just eat burritos on the internet for work, you know? Could be worse ways to make a living. Someone did it. No, I'm still seeing 19. Oh no! Penny says hello. And if I could get paid to eat burritos on a living, I would do it every night. It would be awesome. But then again, probably only Bill would pay me. Or Bill's mother. No, I supervise mechanics. Here, go to jail. Go to jail. But this is kind of like my escape from work, you know? None of you want to come home and talk about work, you know? I'd rather talk about how fat McDowell's wife is. Sorry, ex-wife. It's a lot more fun. Yep. He's in Ireland. He's unemployed, and if he's on the East Coast, you know, it's 3 a.m. If he's in California, it's what? Midnight? Nah, I don't know. Yeah, it's close, you know. But it is about my bedtime though, so I'm gonna call it a night, get cleaned up. Uh, Depending on how busy tomorrow is, hopefully I'll see y'all again. But thank you to all of you. It's always great talking with you. You know, Mondays are chill days, you know? Good night. God bless y'all. That's true. Google account, good for you.